Hi there. This is one of those days that I think it's really important to tune into the possibility of us creating different worlds for ourselves. Um, and that can mean different roles. I completed my PhD in February. Um, and for those of you that don't know me, welcome. I also walked away from kind of a career in higher academia. And since then, I have been in an intense process of, an egoic shedding, or really reckoning with who I am and what is my identity, because I had built an identity that was based upon the work that I had done in the world. And, there's pieces of that work that I think will never go away, like loving educating, loving sharing information, loving researching. But I definitely am feeling called in a different capacity than I once was. And it's really struck me this morning about how lost that has made me feel. How much I've questioned my worth, my identity, who I am, where I'm going. And the reason why I think this is really important is because it ties in completely to spirituality as a dimension of wellness. When we talk about mind body well being, we're really recognizing that there's this intricate balance that happens between all dimensions of wellness. And so within the dimensions of wellness, there is a financial component, there's an occupational component, there's a nutritional and a physical and emotional and a mental, a social and a spiritual piece. And so all of those work synergistically together. And when one's off, others are definitely off. And I think this is important because as we are practicing, really living our most authentic lives, or as we're grappling with what does that even mean to live authentically, it means we're really challenging to release these patterns, release the beliefs that we hold in each of those dimensions, especially on the ways that we see ourselves or the stories that we tell ourselves about, what is the reality that we're experiencing. So the point of this is to one share that I also grapple with, what am I here to do? What am I doing? Why do I feel stuck? Why do I have this injury out of nowhere? Why is my brain ruminating? And to let you know that, like, for me, the tactic that I take is typically I can't logic my way out of why is my brain ruminating, right? I can't think more thoughts to get there. So it can be helpful to take a different tactic of, what am I physically doing? Oh, I haven't taken a walk in the woods in a while. Maybe that's the time to do that. It can also help too to share some spiritual pieces or some emotional pieces or creativity practices, right? Like, my point is to shake up the snow globe. We can't figure it out by doing the same thing and trying to figure it out, like, by just applying for jobs or just checking your bank account or just asking our partners for the same thing we keep asking them for. We change the habits, the beliefs, the patterns ourselves, the neural wiring, by coming at it from a different angle. So, if one area is not working in your dimension of well-being, then tackle another and breathe some life into it. Do something fun, something joyful. Challenge yourself to embrace that fact that we have the potential to create a different reality for ourselves. And it can be, challenging because it can mean that we're losing our identities. We're sloughing off that skin. We are releasing the identity and the skin that we once carried. But it can also be liberating if we lean on our trust, if we lean on the fact that we're supported and that we are complex individuals and we get to be met wholly. I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day.